So I've got two species of native bee here. One, the smaller one, is a native bee in the genus Exoneura, and they're very easy to tell in terms of genus because they have the diagnostic feature of a sloping butt. So on the abdomen, its final tergates, which are the segments, they're sloping, and it uses it as a door. It uses its butt as a door to plug up the nest with semi-social bees, and they nest in pithy stems in very small colonies of 2 to probably about 12, depending on the species. And one of the bees will close up the nest with its bum. Now, Exoneura, they occur all across Australia, essentially. They're very common, especially in the Jarrah forest, but there is no diagnostic key to them. There's no dichotomous key. There are many undescribed species. They desperately need a revision. I would love to do a taxonomic revision of them. Hopefully I will get some funding to do so, because having a whole entire genus that has no key, where the descriptions are very poor, really hampers biodiversity assessments. But the other bee that I want to draw attention to, this bee is one of my favorite species. I have a tattoo of the female on my thigh. The female has bright red eyes, but the male, as you might be able to see, has beautiful two-tone green and red eyes, which is pretty amazing. Now this species is Megachile aurifrons. The Megachilidae, they also don't have a key. So the state of taxonomy in Australia is pretty terrible, but they are very distinctive. It's very easy to tell Megachile aurifrons from all the other Megachile because of their eyes. Now I know this is a male, not only because he has the green and red eyes, and this is the only species probably in the world that has two-tone green and red eyes. But I can tell it's the male of Megachile aurifrons because the female has red eyes, but also his arms, the front part, are expanded. Probably a bit hard to see that in the video. But if you want to see them up close, check out my book, Creating a Haven for Native Bees, which also has information about how to create nesting habitat for Megachile aurifrons. So they use bee hotels. They're very common in bee hotels, which is why I have a tattoo of the female, because I did a big project putting up 1,000 bee hotels in areas that had been burnt to help the native bees recolonize, and it was very successful, which is awesome. And one of the common inhabitants was Megachile aurifrons, and so yeah, beautiful bee, and also has a connection to my research, which unfortunately did not have funding to publish it, just submitted a report to the federal government, but I'm trying to get some research funding to publish that so that people can learn how to make bee hotels that work and use them as tools for conservation to help the native bees recover after bushfires. So that is Exoneura. As I said, no key. Really, you need to be able to look at specimens under a microscope anyway to tell what species it is. But until we do a proper revision, it's just Exoneura, and then the amazing Megachile aurifrons.